What's good, people? Shit, week one versus the Bills. Eddie Jamel certified lead.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. Lil Jon. Pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all.
Yeah.
Yo,
What's good? What's good?
what's good, bro?
Getting these invites started right quick. Close. Oh.
Snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good. I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, strike from the back.
We are 20 minutes south of downtown Buffalo. It is Highmark Stadium here in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, a good one to kick off the year on Sunday night primetime. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills on Sunday night primetime. It's been a wild opening weekend to this point. Who knows what is in store tonight as off we go for the Sunday night opener. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll throw to get things going. Oh, and they come after him right away, and there he goes.
Yeah. What'd you say?
On the first play of the game,
We playing right now.
Greg Russo.
Yeah,
Off to the dream start for a pass rusher. A sack on the very first
Shit, what's
play
good,
of the
bro?
season. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, here's Jackson. This one's complete to Bateman. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9. And 3rd down. Coming up.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
In motion comes Andrews. On 3rd down, Jackson. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and we'll have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. First carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and
2. From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now it's the former Raven. That's Gus Edwards. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. Good for a Bills first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 on the 21-yard line.
56, 56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. There's a throw right side. Going to be incomplete. James Cook, the intended target. It's second down.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Now Allen to throw on second. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to take over at their own 13-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
He finds some room across the 25. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he is gone. 87 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Good job, defense.
Think back to their first
Right around. Good job,
game,
offense.
Like it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession two. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their second possession.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And angling for the sideline, but that ball will go out of bounds, so they try to pin them deep with a directional kick, but it backfires. With the ball out of bounds, it'll come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
You know, so they don't connect here, Mike, but I kind of like the early message because now as a defense, they have to understand that even if we have this guy covered, one of the best players in the entire league, this quarterback's going to continue to give him a chance at the ball. So not only do we have to cover him, we have to contest and make a play on every throw.
On second down, it's Edwards. He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Third, they need 8. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Keon Holden, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down. The Bills bringing on the punt team. Ravens send Tylan Wallace back to return.
They're gonna go.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Play action now. Jackson pushed out to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And 3rd down coming up. Now Jackson on the move. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. That's taken in. And he's going to have the Ravens 1st down. They don't have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gain on 4th down.
First down, Baltimore.
Again, right up the middle to Henry. And wow, tough to bring down that time. Surging forward for a pickup of 6. 2nd down.
2nd down.
On play action, here's Jackson. Working his way out left. Here's a shot toward the end zone. DeAndre Hopkins was the intended target for that one. 3rd down coming up.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the gun, Jackson. There's a short one caught by Andrews. 1st catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down.
He's done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so it might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
And a nice run there on 1st down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
So 1 quarter in the books on our first Sunday night telecast of the year. 7-0 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Here's 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, Jackson. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Baltimore. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Here's chest out after the touchdown to send this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he's taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. It's a nice start to the drive, a gain of 10, and a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
Third down and 3.
319. What's up?
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
That's good for a Buffalo Bills. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
What's up?
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in second and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down?
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Good-looking drive. Rolls on 18 more yards. Here's first and 10.
32-yard line.
On the give, it's Edwards. And he searches for a gain of about 5.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
They run once more with Edwards. And he is planted backfield. Defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That is the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down.
Off 52.
Allen going to throw for it. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in! Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Bills. Allen, the reigning MVP.
That was a good ball. I could
First
jump.
touchdown pass
Roquan got
of
beat.
the 2025
That's a good ball.
Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that ball incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
Jackson now on 2nd down. He'll be forced outright. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Still going inside the 20. And he will go all the way. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play run after catch. I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on 2-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points.
And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. That's the big man out of Georgia, John Jenkins, taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the gun, throw here for Allen. Looking downfield for Coleman. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
Middle. 56. Alert.
Here we go on 4th down with Allen. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Out of the gun, here's a give to Henry. And good red zone running here, taking it inside the 10-yard line. Pick up of 8. Now it's 2nd and 1. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. And he's in. Zay Flowers. Touchdown, Baltimore. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. They're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
Makes the score. Ravens 28, Bills 7.
Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Play action. It's Allen. The coverage too good downfield. He'll wind up taking him down. The Pro Bowler the last 2 years, Nnamdi Madubuike, working his way in to register his first sack of the new season. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Throwing on second down. It's Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Georgia. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
We change it.
Pistol give to Henry. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Y'all gotta pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We better know Power Ranger.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion goes Likely. Gonna go right back to Henry. And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
And he's going to have the 1st down. They convert on 3rd, and it sets up a 1st and goal. This is Henry. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. The clock will stop for 35 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter. He'll step up and run, and he'll be taken down. Let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
Jackson from the gun on 3rd down. To the goal line and in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens. What a start to the year. His 2nd touchdown in this opening half.
Just a really nice job, Mike, especially just staying poised. Pressure situation, you know how important it is to steal some points before the half, but everybody's in control. Everybody understood the situation and the clock, and they're able to finish that half in style with that late touchdown.
Ravens 35, Bills 7.
Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And that'll go out of bounds. A great effort. They wanted to pin them, a directional kick, cover it, but instead, the ball goes out of bounds, so it backfires, and they'll take over at the 40-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. Allen going to give it to Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here is Allen. That is hot! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment.
That was a good half. That was a good half. Got my boys. Let's go. Got to keep it up. Got to keep it up.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. From the gun, Josh Allen. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Odafe Owe in there to bring him down. And that's his first sack of the year. To the air on 2nd down. Here's Allen. This one's caught by Khalil Shakir. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down, getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Henry. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Taylor Rapp is there to stop it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Jackson now. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. The open man is Bateman. He's got him. He has 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in the 2nd half. That grab gets them a 1st down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
Jackson up top again. Left side into the hands of Hopkins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a 1st down. On the option, they give it to Henry. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
Forced out wide. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll work straight ahead with Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. Play action now. Jackson forced to his right. Oh, he's got a man running with him, and they connect. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a touchdown. But I don't think he knows yet that this one is coming back. Now Jackson on the move. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Hold on, ready? 180! 180! 180! Ready, shot!
From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. Out of bounds, a couple of yards short. It is 4th down.
I think is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
Y'all can't talk about Daisy. We got no Power Ranger. Mine's also dangerous. Y'all talk about red. Don't hold the legend. Got that touch my favorite. Give me that touch of my favorite. Rivers can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't hear him no more.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on fourth down. Jackson. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
Is a turnover on down.
Here's Allen now on 1st and 10. Downfield into the hands of Keon Coleman. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're second.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Allen looking downfield for Coleman. And that is incomplete. They try to sneak a deep ball in there to wrap up the quarter, but time has expired, and the third has come to an end. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Allen. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Forced out wide. This one, downfield, for Kincaid. That one, broken up, and is incomplete. This defensive secondary, they have been really a no-fly zone all game long. It continues here and brings up 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Allen. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
At this point, they're just trying to make something positive happen here late in the 4th quarter. This secondary blanketed the entire field, and the ball ends up falling into the wrong arms.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
On the run to the right. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
Now first carry here for Keaton Mitchell. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yards.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
180. What? 180. Headshot.
Now the Ravens use their first timeout.
Quick, ready? Sit up! 180! Sit up! Hey, hey! Hey, hey! Sit up!
Jackson now on 2nd down. That is left side and caught by Brown. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Hey, out! Sit up! Sit up!
They'll run it with Henry. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
But up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
180!
Throwing Jackson. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Hopkins sent in motion.
13. No, we changed it. Sit up!
On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
On 1st down, it's Allen. To the left side, it's caught by Shakir. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Allen to throw on 2nd down. He's looking deep for Shakir. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To throw again, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On first down, right back to Mitchell. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Ravens first down. Off the play fake. Jackson. A throw on the move is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They hit another 17. Back-to-back plays of 17 yards. And another first down. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. On the ground, this is Justice Hill. And he'll get into the end zone. Justice Hill. Touchdown, Baltimore. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong so far. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. Here's Stout after the touchdown to send this one away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First and 10, and it's Allen. He's going to air this out for Davis. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. It's the safety, Kyle Hamilton. And a solid return as he gets it up past the 45-yard line.
It's no secret, this offense has severely struggled to sustain drives this entire game, and the scoreboard, for the most part, Mike, it reflects that. I mean, that interception should, in essence, put an end to any lingering hope of a last-minute comeback.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 47-yard line.
On the give, it's Mitchell. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
What you see there is really the key to
Hell of a week 1 win, fellas. That's what I'm talking about. Week 1 is in the books. The offense is showing, the defense is showing. That's what I like to see. That's what's up. A great start to this Madden 26 season. A great start.
So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign.